Our next recipient is Al Bianchi. He's being recognized for achievement in men's basketball in the era of 1940 through 1959. A native New Yorker, he arrived at Bowling Green State University in 1950, and by the middle of his sophomore year, he was in the starting lineup. He led the team in scoring in the 1952-53 seasons and twice scored more than 40 points a game. He averaged 25 points a game in his senior season, and he finished his college career with 1,478 points. Al Bianchi served 2 years in the U.S. Army Medical Corps and went on to play then in the NBA for 10 years, 7 of which were with the Syracuse Nationals, and then 3 more when the team moved to Philadelphia and became the 76ers. Bianchi went on to coach in both the NBA and ABA and was named ABA Coach of the Year in 1971 while coaching the Virginia Squires to the Eastern Division Championship. He returned to the NBA and served for 11 years as an assistant coach for the Phoenix Suns and then served as general manager for the New York Knicks from 1987 to 1991. He continues to provide consulting and scouting for both NBA and college teams. Al Bianchi was inducted into the Bowling Green State University Hall of Fame in 1965 and the New York City Basketball Hall of Fame in 2007. Tonight he can add one more to his list. So Al Bianchi, welcome to the Ohio Basketball Hall of Fame.
Thank you. I'd like to start by thanking Sheila and Doc for helping me make the arrangements to get here, and also the board for the selection into the Ohio Hall of Fame. It's an honor that I can't tell you how much I enjoy, but it's something that I will remember for a long time. But what I would like to do is tell you that in 1950, I got on a train in New York City called the Pacemaker, and I was heading to Toledo, Ohio, and then after Toledo to Bowling Green, Ohio. And I took that train overnight and went up through Syracuse, Rochester, Buffalo, and we landed in Toledo, Ohio. From Toledo, I got on a cattle car and went into Bowling Green, Ohio. And I got off that train, and my first thought was, what am I doing here? I smelt the hay and the ketchup factory, and I said, I don't know about this, but after all the years and looking at it, you know, you make some good decisions in your life and you make some bad decisions. Getting on that train in New York and heading to Bowling Green was one of the best decisions I made in my life. And I'd like to thank the people that I was associated with there, and also that going to Bowling Green has led me to this evening where I have received this honor, for which I am grateful. And I'd like to leave you with one more story, and that is, people don't really know how good Oscar was. And it's kind of interesting that he was here tonight because I played against him and tried to guard him. But what is lost in all the statistics is the fact that, well, what I'll do is I'll give you the Syracuse National Scouting Report on Oscar Robertson back then, okay, when we come into Cincinnati to play him, and it was now. You're not going to have to worry about him in the first quarter, because what he's doing is he's going to pass the ball around and see who's ready to play, because he wants to see how hard he's going to have to work in the fourth quarter. And that's a fact, okay? And that's what we talked about when we came to play Oscar Robertson at Cincinnati. And again, thank you, the board, for selection, and I thank you very much.